My personal motto is work hard, play hard. Now I currently push a pretty full week. I go to work just over 30 hours a week. I go to work every day of the week, save for Saturday, and I'm learning to cook for my better half. Now that stuff all is generally the work half of my life. But why bother? Why do I work? Well, there's a few reasons. A, it makes me money. It's always nicer to have a bit of money in the bank than to not, obviously. So I go to work, earn my money, and I have a bit of capital to enjoy the play half of my life. But I'll get to that later. B, it keeps me busy. See, this job requires me to go out into the community and work with people who have disabilities, which in itself can sometimes be challenging, but it's very interesting to learn all their different stories and their experiences and be able to take that in and have them share that with me. It's very humbling. It really does put a whole new perspective on my life. And plus, the amount of time they pay me to drive around in this really nice, fancy van means that I can crank some tunes, I can discover new music, I can listen to some podcasts, and it's just mixing a bit of play in with the work. Plus, as much as I'd like to think that if I spent all day every day here in this office, I'd get so many videos done, that would not happen. I am not good with free time. I need obligations, I need pressure. I need to feel like making these videos is some kind of escape so that I can enjoy it. For now, at least. And the final reason, C, that I work, is when you spend all week getting out of the house, going to work, earning that money, it makes the weekend all the more exciting. You gotta have those lows to make those highs feel higher.
So for example, it's a Saturday and I'm here at the Chili Fest having a good time, having some good beers, having some chilies with the boys, enjoying my bloody time. It's great! As good as chili tasting and beer drinking was, I worked hard this week. I had a freaking long week. And that means that today, I've earned some damn play. Since then I have been everything you want. Everything you come for you, everyone we try to mess it. Close the gate and fuck up, my gasoline is everything we want. And look, if you're gonna enjoy a cold ass bevy, you better have worked hard for it, okay? Because the taste of an ice cold beer is always way nicer when you've crossed your T's, you've dotted your I's, you've paid your dues, you've worked hard for it, and you're with the boys, and you love it. Cheers! It tastes like like towards the end of last year, I found myself in a bit of a slump because I felt like I was just going through the motions and just going with the flow, and it wasn't very satisfying to me. And it's like my dad always used to say, okay, the more you put in, the more you get out. If you work hard, you get rewarded. You feel better for the work that you've done. And if you play hard, you get damn good memories that hopefully you find hard to remember. Cheers. I love that. That's it. You're going to.
Another thing to keep in mind, work and play aren't totally separate. Sometimes you can do them together. A good example, my podcast. On one hand, I do it with a buddy, a mate. We talk things out, we have a laugh, that's play. But on the other hand, he has to come and we set things up, we film, that takes an hour and a half. When he goes, I have to edit, that takes another hour and a half. So it ends up being something that is both fun and work. Check it out, link in the description. But on a weekly basis, I'm doing a hell of a lot of work and a lot of play. The trouble with having money for me is that more money means more money to spend. Look, I love going for dinner and I love the nights out. That stuff keeps me happy, and so for me, it's worth the money.
It's a Wednesday night and I'm too drunk for Wednesday, but it's true.
And doing things like getting to go to Mandurah for the weekend.
I couldn't complain. Now it's never the same. I found myself picking pieces of my scattered brain. Look what you've done to me.
Dude, you're so drunk. I think it's hilarious. Oh, what? Oh god, if you ever use this, just remember how hilarious. You're an idiot. How about it?
Weekends away, holidays, all of that is play. And so naturally the question becomes, why do you like play? Everyone likes playtime, you idiot. But in all honesty, while I do enjoy work, not as much as play, I like that it gives me purpose. It makes me feel needed. Work and play are two sides of the same coin. If you work too hard with no reward, it sucks. You feel overworked and you feel worthless. But if you play too hard without working at all, you're never going to achieve anything substantial in life. The thing I love about play and the weekend and chilling and relaxing is that after a long, hard week of work, I feel like I've earned it. I feel like I've deserved the right to relax because I've worked hard for it. That, and I love a cold beer. That is my personal motto, and everyone should live their life that way because it's freaking great. And while I don't always get that balance right myself sometimes, it's a good thing to be striving towards every day. My dad would always drill it into me as a kid. Dan, you can have your fun, but if you're gonna play hard, you gotta work hard. Live your life that way, folks, and you'll have success knocking on your door in no time. Thank you very much for listening today. I'm gonna go now. The pub's calling. Cheers.